Hello and welcome to the Independent Broadcast Network. It's Friday night and it's time for Friday Night Hockey once again. And tonight, we always say it's a very special night, but tonight is a very special night because HQML is having a bye week. We are halfway through the HQML season already. It is hard to believe. But this week, all the teams are taking off and we are doing 5v5 pickup battles. They've been Google Docking their way into, I think, 4 teams here. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm Winners with the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger, and we are live at the Royale Cheese Arena in Chicago, Illinois, the fastest internet backbone in the world. Good evening, man.
Doing all right. How are you?
Oh, great. Excited to see what the hell is going to happen during this event.
It's going to be something special. You know, we can't go 1 week without something.
No, that absolutely that is part of the miracle of Friday Night Hockey. We just never know. I'm looking at these lineups. I know that DVD's Team Texas will be here. Let's see. I'm looking at for some of these team names. Oh man, there's the Yellow Swag Train, not the YOLO Swag Train, but the Yellow Swag Train. I guess because it's yellow colored. And then there is Team I'm only going to say this once. Kozer. Team Canada and the Exiles of New Jersey that we actually want on our team, and that guy from Massachusetts, not Hess. Also, Whoever Train, and I asked for tomato sauce like 20 minutes ago. That's a great name right there. Train, that's a great name. And however, they only I asked for people, tomato sauce like 20 minutes. They may be combining forces with one of these other teams.
Yeah, we'll see. There's no telling. We asked for tomato sauce like 20 minutes ago. It works for a lot of things.
Yes, it does. And also, our final team is, I can't believe it's not Butterfags. Great.
Oh, great, yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, so...
We'll see how many of them actually play.
Yeah. I think they will. I know the guys from... Well, we're sticking with Team Canada and the Exiles.
Which also isn't a bad name.
This also isn't a bad name. Yeah, it's like a proper rock band kind of name. Yeah, but a lot of them have their tags on, so I'm thinking that they will be playing. And the Yellow Swag Train appears to be here as well.
And they appear to be playing pretty much.
Is this wait a minute? Is this game for real? This game might be for real. With no goalie and Emerson from downtown. I was not even sure because they didn't have their whole lineup on the ice. And now apparently we have a 5v5 going.
Yeah, apparently.
So, and neither team appears to be really covering their net now. Okay, Dick Doug is back there for the Red team. God bless them. But I don't know. You want to give the lineups for us, such as they are?
I don't have a roster in front of me.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
because Red, Team Canada, and the Exiles.
I'm looking at the lineups here. And it's not helping a bit.
Nope.
Not one bit. So whatever spectacle we are seeing in front of us is, well, not that it was a super scheduled thing tonight anyway, even less so than normal Friday Night Hockey standards. But here's a chance. Oh, and somehow that did not go in. That looked very, very close as it rattled across the line, and Killinger getting confirmation from players that
Not yet. Okay. Well,
Not yet.
so I guess that
This is the open
the
skate.
yellow trained swag squad Dale 420 is, just getting some extra practice.
Okay, well, yeah, you can't have too much practice in this 5v5 situation. We are accustomed to seeing 4v4, which is the league standard, not only for HQML, but also for LHL, RSL, and all the other Ls. But we are playing with an extra player on each team tonight, so that makes things even more frantic on the ice, I suppose you could say. And so, in fact, we were listening in on some of the war room stuff earlier from one of the teams, and they were discussing strategies such as the Mighty Ducks flying wedge, or whether they wanted to put 5 people in the net or no people in the net and 5 forwards. There are all sorts of the meta game is very deep in the 5v5, as it turns out.
Yes, indeed.
But at any rate, chance in front stopped just as time runs out on the first period. So we will go to the second period in this game between mutant monsters from outer space and the Harlem Globetrotters, or whatever it is we're watching here. We're glad you're watching it with us, either way.
Indeed. Very much so. Because we're just, this is still just a pub game. Free skate. Where we get our 5v5 pickup game action going on. And,
I'm being asked if I know what this is. No is the answer. No, I do not.
Okay, yeah. Thought we lost.
I know this is Hockey Question Mark. It is a free-to-play game made by Cryptic Sea. You can pick it up at hockeyquestionmark.com. And this is the 55F version of that, which is very popular around the world. In fact, we were hoping for some of the European guys to possibly show up tonight, and the Russians, although it's 8 hours from now in Russia, because Vladimir Putin believes in being ahead of the rest of the world on time. So not sure if those guys are going to make it tonight. I don't think they are, but there's always an outside chance that they might. Either way, we got a pretty good turnout tonight for an off night. I was not sure because I don't know. Sometimes attendance is a tough thing here on Friday Night Hockey, but we've got a pretty full lineup here. We just don't know who the hell they are. And here's a chance stopped as Yellow manages to keep that out of the net, turns and makes the stop, and that will give his team a chance to at least get this into the neutral zone. Now taken in front, plenty of time, plenty of room. Yellow, he's getting it done on all sides of the ice tonight. A 2-2 score here, and it's red versus blue. There appear to be no rules. The gloves are off. I don't know what else to say.
Not much else to say. I think it kind of speaks for itself.
It does, and you can definitely tell that having the extra player on the ice does make a difference in how the game is played. So they are, although you would think there would be a little bit more defense going, I suppose there is. It is an open skate that's tied at 2. It's not like 7, 8, 9 points. But then again, we're looking at an empty net here. Swag's going to take it and send it down the length of the ice. Save made. This will go into the corner and be sent back in. So red team chasing. Emerson trying to get this. Back over to Swag. MC Jabba getting in on it. They got a chance in front. It pops loose in a dangerous spot, but the blue team is able to take it away. And now looking for the outlet pass. There's a couple of guys waiting for it, and they will pick up, set up in front. Beautifully shot and scored. 420 with a nice feed from Dale. And he does the celebratory leaps as that goal puts the blue team up by 1. And yeah, they had plenty of time to set that up, and well done.
Indeed, yeah. It's you can tell these guys from the blue team, our team, they play together a lot.
Yep, and they've got another chance right on there, and the save made. So now sent all the way in the other direction. And that will have to be saved as well. So was that Train?
That was it was Dick Doug.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
From Detroit.
I'm looking at these names, and of course, as always, I think some of the names are people that we know, but they're under different aliases tonight. So we'll just have to be able to tell from their playing styles who they actually are.
Yeah, I mean, why would anybody make it easy to identify themselves,
On a Friday night? Yeah, exactly. 10 seconds now. Blue team with a chance, pushing it in here. And 3 red players on the spot. They're going to push this back to the neutral zone, and that is going to be enough to take us to the third period. 3-2 right now. The blue team leads, and we'll see if they can hold on to get the W here in this first game of 5v5 action here on Friday Night Hockey. And it looks like somebody may be AFK up there in the corner right now, but they'll be back. Here they are.
There you go.
The burrito is warm. Bay is texted, and they're back in action. So popped in front. Possible chance here. And swatted over the net. And the rebound attempt again in front and just wide this time. Finally cleared out. Held in, though. Blue team doing a pretty good job here of keeping possession. And as soon as I say that, a steal. Dick Doug. 2-on-1 break. Actually, 2-on-0. There's nobody in the net. Oh!
No. Just fucking with each other there.
Yes, they just both took turns pushing it past the net. So back the other way, blue team. Dale shoots and scores. The counterattack makes it 4-2. They had an empty net. There was nobody there. There were 2 guys. And then a few seconds later, it turns around the other direction. So that is the kind of action and suspense I think we can expect to see all night here on Friday Night Hockey. I can't really make any predictions as to what we can truly expect to see any more than that.
Yeah,
especially last week. Talk about last week, man. I think we have to talk a little bit about that Claude Giroux game. What a save there. And again in front. Oh, but fans on the rebound attempt and finally sent out. And a couple of good opportunities are going to go wanting there. Red team now. Blue stops it, pushed back in, and now finally sent out again. But yes, the Knights of Jerusalem, one of our new teams in HQML, they had 4 for their game, and Claude Giroux's team had just Claude. And he said, you know what? I will 4v1 them.
Yes.
And yes, at first, many were skeptical, but he held in with them. It was, I think they won by 4, but it was like 15-11 or something crazy like that. An instant classic here on Friday Night Hockey. An instant classic. I heard from Claude later, and he disappeared before I could respond, but he said that he was sorry we had to witness that, but are you kidding, man? Come on, that was one of the
Friday night
greatest
hockey history.
performances of all time on Friday Night Hockey. I mean, it becomes part of the Claude legend, I think. It's in the history books. And yeah, he managed to score quite a few goals on a full team. So yeah, it's very excited to watch that. It is available, of course, on our YouTube. If you go to YouTube and type in IBN Casting, you can watch that and many other games. But yeah, we didn't know what to expect on that one. But for the nightcap game, I don't think I've laughed so hard during a cast as I ended up doing it that one. It was great. This one could be pretty funny here. Duckmeister. Oh, man. And just like the Duck Dynasty people there, he scores a goal. I guess they score goals. I don't know.
That beats the shit out of me.
Yeah. If their selection of merchandise at Walmart is any indication, I think their goals are being reached quite readily.
Yeah. Probably.
Plus, our newly elected governor of Texas says that God speaks through the Duck Dynasty guy. And Dick Doug!
Oh, man.
God definitely speaking through Duckmeister on that feed as he gets it to Dick Doug, who scores a goal. 4-4 now, and we are tied with 28 seconds left in the third period. This could get exciting, as if it hasn't been already. But, I mean...
They tied it up. We got 15 seconds.
Yep. Stick in the air. Emerson may be able to take this in, but it is batted away. And now this will traverse the length of the ice. Blue team with a chance to finish this off. 3 seconds. Shot save. And that's going to send us to overtime. Here we go.
Oh, boy. We're not even in a real game yet.
Yeah, we didn't get enough there to settle this. So overtime it is. Speaking of Claude, I see he's out here tonight.
Yeah, he joined.
And so this is more or less an open skate, as yes, it is 5v5, and so yes, it looks very busy out there, more so than usual. It's funny how those two extra players really add to that, and they are all over the place. But it also means that everybody kind of swarms on the puck a little more, so your usual formation type of things seem to be kind of thrown by the wayside a bit in favor of just kind of sending numbers at the puck. But so far it has resulted in 4 goals for each of these teams, and so now we're about a minute into this first overtime period, and I'm not jinxing it, I'm just saying this is the first one.
All right, that's good. It is indeed the first. Hopefully, well, we'll see. There won't be more than, say,
5.
I think that's the record.
Yeah.
We'll see, you know.
Trying to end it now is Blue. Beautiful pass in front. He had a couple of guys on the doorstep there and splits the difference in between them, not able to get a touch on it either one.
Red.
So now red team back on the counter. They've got the opportunity, and Duckmeister shoots and scores, wins it for the red team.
GG, game over.
GG's come out. And so it's a big victory for long beards and fake redneck accents everywhere, as Duckmeister puts them in with the win here. So now I guess we will see the actual, I hate to say actual because all this is kind of off the cuff, but I mean the real teams coming out and playing. Yes, real game now, says Emerson. Not like that wasn't a real game. It
No.
was very, very real, I think. It was still real to me. Still real to me, damn it. So this will be Team Canada and the Exiles.
Yeah.
I can tell by the tags and from having seen Team Canada and a few Exiles in my time.
I think we're going to have to do a reset here.
It would appear so. Do we know who they are playing? Let's see. Oh, they're playing Night Crew.
Yep. So they should be here.
Yes, the scheduled teams. Let's see. We have Night Crew versus Team Canada. No One Yet versus I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, and No One Yet versus Yellow Swag Train.
Okay.
That's what it says. I don't know.
Yeah, I see that.
Then there's the Yellow Swag Train, and then there's Whoever Train.
Yeah, well, trains are an important part, I guess, of hockey lore. Yeah.
Yes. And of course, I asked for tomato sauce like 20 minutes ago, who only has 3 players. Hess being one of them.
So it looks like Night Train's just waiting on somebody to show up.
Night Train?
Yeah,
the James Brown classic. Yes, all aboard the Night Train. Yes.
Yeah, that's they're all fucking trains, right? Yeah. The Night Crew. Sorry. It's been a long week.
Yeah, absolutely. But what better way to top it off than whatever spectacle of cyber athleticism we're about to witness now? As yes, Team Canada and the Exiles, they're definitely here. They've got all 5 out there, and now here come the Night Crew, aka Team Texas.
All right. We got all 5.
Wow,
So like
we have full teams.
In blue for the Night Crew, we have Tic Tac, Gustav, Almodovar, Crab in a Tree, Mr. Mole in the Hole, and DVD. In red for Team Canada and the Exiles, we have Luchik, Sam, Go Leafs, TB, and Matt.
Some of the big stars of Friday Night Hockey here on these 5v5 teams. We will see if the strategies change dramatically from what we would normally see from them. Again, it's when you're playing the game at this high a level, that extra player out there for each team does kind of shift things around a bit. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out over the course of a 3-period game. But here's a long shot. This goes in. Oh my goodness. Just snuck it past him. TB. And makes it 1-0. And just a knuckler. Just kept it down low there. A little bit of a screen. But you make your shots when you can take your shots, and that is a good example of that. 1-0 is your score. And so Team Canada and the Exiles first on the board here. But the Night Crew looking to move it first out of their zone as Goose is here. He is being trailed by Matt very closely, and they're going to go for the steal. Oh, bodied up, though. And so DVD will take this behind the net and start moving it for the artist formerly known as Team Texas, now known as Nite Crew. But stolen chance here in front of him. Oh, what a beautiful play. Swooping in.
Swooping in
some
and spinning.
Nice defense there. Yes, the spin move to knock him out of the way. Yeah, it was a gutsy move, but it was an effective move.
Indeed.
So just another one from long distance. The redirect in front by Lucic, and it was just enough to redirect it away from the goal. And here's one in front that is stopped. So a couple of attempts there for Team Canada, the Exiles. A long, hard backhander there will go off the side of the net. And they are just putting up shots left and right. Most of these are kind of just off the mark by a little, but as long as they keep striking here, it could be fatal. There's another one. Ah, look at that.
All
oh,
right.
my goodness. Once again, Matt, we were talking about the redirect. He high sticks one down from Leafs, and what a play. 2-0. And now they got a chance again. Oh, but he fans on the attempt. How very un-Matt-like there. He had him lined up dead to rights. But they could have added to their already 2-goal lead. But they're going to have to be content with that for the time being, but maybe not for long. Here's another one again. I can tell that the exhibition nature of the games tonight is encouraging people to have some fun. Well, we heard them talking about it. Like, hey, guys, let's have fun with this tonight. And you know what? They're right. Games are supposed to be fun.
Whoa.
Oh,
here goes back.
Heavy shot. And this one's going to bounce. And almost onto the stick. And as Matt was looking to throw that one in, and now he's just going to 1v everybody. And he sends one off the crossbar. So, yes, they are some pretty fancy attempts here that Matt is getting off. Here's a long-distance shot. And again, they're looking for that tip shot, the tip drill in front, as that famous song once taught us. Now again, looking for the spin. And Nite Crew just trying to get this away from the front of their net. Not able to do so. As soon as they try to send it out, there's somebody ready to keep it in. And so lots of pressure here. Lucic to Matt. And the off-speeder. And that will make it 3-0. 2 goals by Matt. And yeah, he didn't get all of that one, but he didn't have to. And so that was maybe by design to do it that way. It's deceptive. They're expecting you to just hammer one home and then just sort of slide one through. But 14 seconds left, and Team Canada and the Exiles are looking pretty good offensively here and getting extra points for style while they're at it. I mean, if they were just going for brute force here, they would probably be up by a couple of more goals. But they're making it entertaining in a 3-0 so far contest as we go into the second period.
Very much, yeah.
And Nite Crew certainly has some scorers on their team too. So if they can sort of regain control of the puck here in the second period, we might be seeing some interesting things coming from their side as well. But first, they've got to get it away from Matt and Lucic, who've just been playing catch. It's like Field of Dreams out here. They're just pitching it back and forth to each other. And finally cleared out. But again, held in. And trying to get some sort of momentum to move this thing. Finally, they get it at least to the neutral zone. A battle ensues. Puck loose. And he keeps seeing it going off sticks, but every time it does, it sort of finds its way to one of these Team Canada the Exiles players. And again, and so Emerson is asking if they're allowed to only have 4 players. Well, it's sort of, I guess it's in spirit, it's one of those things that certainly coming off a 1v4 game last week, I can't really fault them for that, but I don't know, the fun of tonight was that there were extra players.
Indeed, yeah. And you can't get 5 together, but you only have 4. It's not the end of the world, but it's just, yeah, you're a lot better off with 5.
Yeah. No, no, it is the end of the world. Damn it. Serious business. And stolen chance here in front. He's just going, oh, man. No, it was just kind of feathered that one.
Yeah.
As that was Mr. Molerat there. He had it on his stick. I don't know what exactly happened. But now he's going to go for it again. And Matt puts the biscuit in the basket. His 4th of the game, 5-0. Wow. So here's a wildly thrown puck that will finally land at center ice and quickly be scooped up by Team Canada, the Exiles. Here they go again. Lucic now down low, looking in front. They're looking for that Matt connection, but this one is going to get away from him. And so Dick McButts now will take the puck. Now, you talk about a goal scorer, you have to talk about Dick McButts. And now he's just going to go ahead and lift this, and it will at least put it in front there off the pass. Not able to get it, though. And they're trying to hold this in. They collide with each other. Gives Team Canada a chance to move it the other way. And so now a little bit of razzle-dazzle with the puck. And this one will go just beyond the net. And so, again, they're just going to try to get it to McButts out here on the wing. And it is caught up to, taken away. And Team Canada and the Exiles in red of New Jersey that we actually want on our team, and that guy from Massachusetts, not Hess.
That was very descriptive.
Yes. So we near the 1 minute mark of the second period, and so far the Nite crew has not scored a goal. I'm a little surprised by that. Yeah, I don't know if the meta of the 5v5 is doing it, or if it's just so much offensive pressure from these guys up front for Team Canada, the Exiles. So they are certainly doing it again here. The drop pass and taken away. Now they're going to have to try to counterattack here and get it around, and they do. This could be a chance if he can get to it. Held up, though. And again, they're just putting bodies in the way, and that is making a difference. Here's another nice outlet pass loose, and Lucic is again just gonna lob one in. It's I don't know if it counts as a wrister. They're just just gonna here it is. It's like a putt.
Exactly, yeah. It's all in the hips.
Yeah. No, and it's 6-0. And we'll see if they can get another one here. Nope, time is going to run out. We'll go to the third period. And down by 6, this Nite crew team is going to have to do some big things here in the third period.
Yeah, no kidding. They've got some players to do it with, but I don't know.
They really do. They just don't seem to have found their chemistry yet. Maybe there was a big locker room speech in the 5 seconds in
Goalie has to
between.
wake up.
Oh,
Wake up, goalie. There we go.
and just in and out. Yes, Mr. Mole in the hole kind of dodged a bullet there.
Two of them.
Yeah. That one looked very close to going over the line.
Yes.
But fortunately for him, it did not. And so the 6-0 scoreline holds here early on in the third period. And here's a steal and a possible attempt. The shot blocked. And they quickly closed that down.
Yeah, they shut that down fast.
Yeah,
Blocked it, passed it, moving on.
Yeah, they had it all set up there. But now here's one, and blocked on the other side by the Nite crew. But again in front, and Lucic, they had to regain the puck in the crease, and does, and scores his second of the game, and the 7th for Team Canada and the Exiles of New Jersey that we actually want on our team, and that guy from Massachusetts, not Hess. I said I wasn't going to keep saying that over and over, but I think their performance merits a mention or two.
That's fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah, 3:24 now, and yeah, they saw him setting up there in front as he was right there in the slots. So using that extra man out there to kind of block those lanes is this Team Texas / Nite crew team. And right now, I think they are just trying to get some sort of goal on the board, and a shutout in a 5v5 would be a tough loss for them, I must say. So they're looking to get something happening here on offense. But first, they will have to get the puck back. Mr. Mole in the hole will start things off with the dump down, where it will be picked up again by Team Canada, the Exiles. There's Lucic. He'll be looking for Matt here in front and just beyond him. And so this could be their chance if they can get loose with this, but no, it is picked back up and held in. So they are using those extra players very effectively and maintaining possession of the puck. And now stolen shot, save, rebound, and he got a good piece of that and stood tall on the line. That was a excellent save. And so we've seen some goals like that go in, but not that time. Not at all. 153 now. And still with it. Again. Oh, Lucic. I thought he was going to do it again. But Lucic, this one finally trickles across the red line and into the net. 8-0 is the score. And could it be another one? Here, this one's going to go over the net. And they will hold this in. Possibly. No, yes, he catches up to it at the line. The knuckle shot. Oh, my goodness. TB with a beautiful shot from the point as it goes up in the air and just drops down perfectly in the net. 9-0. And school is in session here, and they're going to get it back. 120, looking in front, and Matt
double digits
on the beautiful feed from Lucic. And once again, they have gone into double digits here with a 10-0 performance. They came to play. Dick McButt says, I see why we were losing by 6 when I got here. Oh, my God. Okay, 1 minute left to play. And so now the only real suspense in this one is, will they score again? They will. Matt, the 6th of the game. 11-0. So will there be time for the Nite crew to try to get a goal here? 41 seconds left. But again, here they are, and a save made. So now it could be the last chance for the Night Crew. This one long distance. It's going to go wide. Held in, sent around the corners, picked back up. They tried to slow this down before it got out of the zone and did for a second or two there. But it's going to go right to Lucic, who is just right there perfectly in front, waiting for that right as he skated by. And you can't ask for more than that. 12-0. And I believe that's going to do it.
Yeah, I believe you are correct. GG's come out, even though that was man, that's a clinic.
Quite a performance from Team Canada and the Exiles. TB got some goals, and Lucic and Matt got a grip of goals. Just a plethora of goals.
And there's a team in here. ICB, IND.
Oh, I can't believe it's not butter. Who have apparently changed their name to something more palatable. That's good. It's more of a tribute to Fabio, the legendary romance novel subject of many covers. He got hit by a bird one time when he was on a roller coaster or something.
The format's going to be winner stays on the ice, is what I thought.
Is it?
That's what I thought. But I could be wrong.
Well, that would certainly explain why Game 2 and Game 3 said no one yet on the schedule. Yes, and confirmed by DVD, yes, they're doing winter stays. So, yes, they will play again.
All right, King of the Hill.
Well, this is going to be a tough team for any of these teams to beat, I must say. Yes. From what we saw in that game, just offensive juggernaut. And so now we'll see if I can't believe it's not butter can fare better than the Night Crew did in the first game.
Here's hoping. It's going to be a long night of King of the Hill. And here we go.
And there it is. Yeah. We are 11 seconds in, and Lucic has scored.
And
we are
24 seconds in. And Lucic has scored twice.
Would you like to give us the lineups before they score again for I Can't Believe It's Not Butter? At least no, too late.
Oh, never mind.
Matt.
So, yeah, there you go. You've seen these guys before. Team Canada and the Exiles has Lucic, Sam, Leafs, TB, and Matt. I Can't Believe It's Not Butter has Nobody Epic 1, 2, 3, Trev Crow, The Actony K 2.0, Dr. Gurm, Ladies Horde 98. All right.
Well, we've gone 1 minute here, and 3 goals have been scored already in the first period. So, yes, this team, they're like, can we play fives every week?
Yeah. Look what they're doing.
As, again, they are with the puck, but here it is stolen. And a possible chance for I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. They will try to hold on to this, but they are not able to so quickly. Again off the break. And blocked. they're going to have to just really stay on them like that and do things like that. Yes, exactly. Just get some sticks up and just try to, you know where they're going to be. You know they're going to be lurking around there, but it doesn't matter. Lucic on the wraparound. He has a hat trick. We're 2 minutes into this game. It's 4-0. Not to say it's a foregone conclusion or anything. Let's see how this plays out, or indeed how many goals they can score in a regulation period.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the record for that is. It's high, though.
It's a lot, yes.
They've not reached it yet.
But yeah, the extra man out there making a difference, and Lucic really making a difference. 4 of the 5 goals for his team. Matt with his second assist. 5-0 your score. And yes, again, history in the making. Now loose off the draw. Taking it down the blue line. And again, setting up quickly and looking for Matt there. He will drop it in, TV there. And around the corner. And finally sent out, but again caught up to. And they are just having their way in the offensive zone again in this game so far. So now turning with it at center ice is TB. He will look for the cross ice pass. So he had Lucic coming in. And so now he's going to send it back for the rocket from the point. It's going to go over the net. Now TB once again. We'll send it down to Matt. And we'll see where Matt goes with this. He's going to go right in front to Lucic. Puts it from the forehand to the backhand. And it is done once again. 6-0 your score. We still have a minute left playing the first. So there is still time for more. And that one looked like he got the save on it. And a beauty. But here is a backhand attempt just wide. This will rebound in front. And I have another chance to take a poke at it. This will go behind the net. And they were trying to shove it away, but they ended up putting it right in the slot. Luckily, they didn't have to pay for that, but Team Canada and the Exiles still hanging on to it and still keeping that possession. They have really dominated the possession time. So now it is finally worked back into their zone, but they quickly get it out and they're already up the ice moving it. And almost in the net, that one shot wide. 12 seconds now, and they're just playing with them now. You can see it. But so they may be getting a little too overconfident here with their 6-goal lead. We'll have to see as we go to the second period. 6-0. Team Canada and the Exiles. It is king of the hill, and they are so far the kings
by a long shot. Yeah.
Yep. If they're Strickland Propane and these other teams are Fatherton tonight. So here's a shot, possibly. No, but gathered back up. And so that is going to be Ladies Horde, a.k.a. Hades Lord. And going to try to provide a spark for this team. And they need something here. There's a shot, save made as he knocks it down. And that's Sammy back there. He hasn't had to do a whole lot today.
No, really. Yeah, they were joking in the chat earlier. Sammy, you're wasting your time.
Well, he made the most of his time there as he did get the stop, and now he will get a touch on the puck once again as he'll send this out and begin the offense for Team Canada and the Exiles. And look at that. Oh, man. And TB, just a beautifully thrown pass from Matt, and TB just dekes his way around the keeper and gets another goal for these guys. 7-0 now.
Oh, man.
And
Oh.
almost another. My goodness. And here's a long distance shot. Again, they're looking for the redirect in front, but nothing doing. So now, can't believe it's not Butter. We'll take the puck again for a second or two before it's taken away. And Team Canada in front. The shot, the save. And now back at center ice, they're going to try to move this here again. Taken away from them and batted away. This could be a chance to get some freedom. No, that extra player coming into play once again. So it will go back to Team Canada. Look at the drop pass there. And he puts it in his own net there. I think he have lost track of where that was. Made the initial save.
Yeah, they're saying GG. Trev Crow exited.
Yep, the AK Tony K20, I believe, is there in the net now. And Lucic is going to go 7th on him. So 9-0 now. And this is turning into quite the lead. Oh, it's been turning into quite the lead for some time now. This is old-fashioned stomping here.
Yeah, we're graduating past clinic.
Yep. I mean, not to put too fine a point on it, Killinger. I mean, yes, we tried to call it like we see it, and you can't call it much but what it is as Matt scores his second of the game and the 10th for the we are about 2 minutes left in the second period. We're a little over the halfway point, and this team is in double digits. And it's not that these other teams are playing badly. It's just that they are really playing well, and they the offense is just too strong. And having that extra player, they can do a little bit with it there, and then they can camp in front like that.
Only 3.
And Matt, with a mere hat trick.
A mere hat trick.
Yeah. Oh, man. So we near the 1 minute mark of the second period. And he goes for it again. And that was a nice save to stop him there as the AK Tony K420. Is it Actony? I don't know. We're just going to call him Tony. But Tony's made a couple of good saves here. But really, I don't know. Even the best keepers in the world, I mean, what can you do when you're faced with something like this?
Yeah. Oof. I'm not sure what you do there other than... I mean, you could try and just play man-to-man and box.
Yeah.
Dirty. It's not going to... They'll on defense, so I don't think it's going to...
Yeah, but even that is a cold comfort as Matt scores his 4th of the game, and it is 12-0 as we near the merciful end of the second period. Now we will go to the third, and it looks like that scoreline will stay the same.
Yeah, we can. You could play like the New Orleans Saints play football, put bounties on people. Reddit gold to the man who ends Matt's season.
Oh, yeah. Make a run at him. Go for an injury. Is that the...
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Sadly, this is all virtual, so I don't think you can really hurt anybody.
No, you really can't. You can try to get Bay to text him in the middle of a game. That's about it.
Ooh, that could work.
Yeah. Always thinking outside the box, man. But still not slowing them down. They are again with the puck in the blue zone. I can't believe it's not Butter faced with trying to score 12 goals to even this thing up in the third period. And wow,
boom, right there.
The baseball shot from Lucic as he gets the midair feed from Matt and knocks it down 13-0. So I suspect this is going to go pretty much like it's been going. But now I guess the question becomes, can anybody score on this team? We're trying to fashion a storyline out of this somehow, and nobody's been able to score on this team yet. Some pretty close opportunities from Night Crew in the previous game. And so now I can't believe it's not Butter with a chance to get on the board. They've got 3.5 minutes to try to score a goal. There it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, Dalfan is saying they're tanking by design.
It's all a ruse, yeah. They're just hustling us. 2 minutes
well,
left.
They sure fooled me, Killager.
2 minutes left to play, and they'll just turn around, and it'll just fucking... just slap shot after slap shot, goal, goal, goal.
Yeah, just win 14 face-offs and swat them in.
Mm-hmm. Just wait for it.
Well, almost one there, but the save made as Sammy getting some work. And so here's one. That's going to be shot wide. And they do have the far side of the ice kind of in control there for a moment, but now it will be brought back to the neutral zone, but held in. And again, Sammy. It's a oncoming player there from, I can't believe it's not Butter. We've got a couple of guys. And they're trying to set up over by the face-off circle, but this one just took a weird bounce on him. And so now we'll go all the way back to the other end. 13-0 your score line. 2 minutes left to play. And so at least the scoring pace has slowed down a bit for Team Canada and the Exiles. They're content to rest with their 13 goals for the time being. And we'll see if Sammy gets in on the action here. This is the kind of time where you start seeing the goalies come out and just skate all the way down the ice. But he doesn't have to. Matt gets his 5th of the game. 14-0 as they choose to kick the extra point instead of going for the 2-point running or passing conversion. Man, some of these scores.
Yeah,
and so the Kings of the Hill, barring any sort of craziness here, will be once again Team Canada and the Exiles. So because we've got less than a minute and a 14-goal deficit, I believe that may be too much to overcome for, dare I say, for I can't believe it's not Butter. But they've still got a chance to possibly score a goal here if they can hang on to this. Now they're going to send it down 34 seconds, so we'll take this behind the net. And nope, just over the stick and towards the empty net on the other side. It's going to go wide, but the rebound scooped up and a big defensive play to keep it away. So 18 seconds now. And going for the wrapper here. And it does not go. And the rebound just beyond him there. He was reaching for it and not able to pick it up. So a moral victory of sorts as they fought off another big flurry of offense at the end from Team Canada and the Exiles. I can't believe it's not butter. We'll get the L for this one, though. 14-0. So we'll see what happens next. As the red team stays out. I don't know if we have other teams.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know if I asked for tomato sauce like 20 minutes ago is here. Or what is now called Team Ebola A. Get it? Because Ebola. Yeah. Ha! They were whoever trained, so they've at least been around enough to change their lineup and their name. But this looks like we are seeing the yellow swag train here. Oh, what do they want to, are we resetting what? I have no idea what you want. Okay. Well, what do they want,
I
Killinger?
don't know. There's troll. Okay, yeah.
There's a troll. Okay.
We're explaining this on the air. I hope Wacky Face knows that.
Yeah, so I am excited to have been on for the whole day. Okay. I'm interested to see where this goes next. His name was Ego Erg. This is like the Morse code in Interstellar.
Okay.
In server though.
Okay, so he wasn't. He made. Okay, so he was impersonating Wacky Face. Okay.
He's playing as me. God, yeah, this is a torturous form of communication here.
There he is, WTF.
It's gravity, Murph. You gotta ride it in the dust. Okay, but Matt scores.
Get out, Emerson. Fucker. Wow.
Okay.
There's some bad blood in here.
The salt flowing freely here in our third game of the night, as to be expected, I suppose, when you've got one team really dominating people. Yeah, but yes. We don't even know if he's the real Emerson or Quacky. My goodness.
I think somebody's just trying to troll the stream.
I would not be surprised, Keldra. It's very easy to do. We're easy pickings here at this point, folks. So, I mean, all I know is that there is a game happening beneath us, and it is once again Team Canada and the Exiles of Jersey that we actually want on our team, and that guy from Massachusetts, not Hess. And they are playing the yellow swag train, who have now donned the blue jerseys in an attempt to try to score a goal, let alone win a game against this team.
Yeah. But, Well, so far, only 1-0.
Yeah, they're faring much better than some of the other teams have so far. They may, I don't know, unless Team Canada and the Exiles are losing a step here, as we get later on. And yeah, I don't know. Reading this stuff, I don't know. I'm just we'll just try to cast the game that's going on. It's hard to really keep up with. It's all flying by so quickly. I don't want to play until I know who the real Quacky is. Yeah, I mean, who is the real Quacky? I mean, what's he really about? You know, what are his likes and dislikes, his motivations, his hopes and fears?
Who's anybody, really?
Yeah, who's anybody really?
It's like the freemium South Park, you know? The freemium episode on South Park?
Yes, I did, yes.
Yeah, where Satan is explaining to Stan his addictive tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, there was a shot and a save and another shot and another save.
Leave it to Satan to tell you that there's nothing morally wrong with you. But fuck it. Who's not trying to fill a fucking hole, right?
Yes. Yes. Very astute words from Satan, I thought, in that episode.
Yes.
And so Team Canada and the Exiles playing the role of Canadian Satan tonight as they have dominated this entire affair, but not quite as dominant in this one, with a 1-0 lead going into the second period. As that's the best anybody's been able to do so far, which is saying something. But now we'll see if they start to open up their offense a little bit more here in the closing 2 periods of this game. But here is a chance, possibly. No, it is going to be sent away. And 420 there now, yellow, but Lucic is going to get around him. And a big save by Train. So he kind of had his back to the net and still managed to get the stop on that one. Dangerous, but effective. And now they will go ahead and chip shot one. This will be easily handled by Sammy, and they will quickly get it out on the break here. Chance, and yeah, the yellow swag train is doing a good job of just putting a line of people back there in those passing areas, and you're seeing it here. They're circling the wagons, taking more of a defensive stance against this team, and that may not be a bad strategy at all. I think, Kellinger.
Mm-hmm. I wonder about this. Now somebody's saying they can't join RWC. It's because I just kicked somebody who came in the server named Adolf Hitler and was just spewing racial slurs. I kicked them immediately. And now somebody's saying, oh no, I can't get in RWC. What's wrong? Yeah, because you're fucking Adolf Hitler. Come in here with racial slurs, and I don't appreciate that. So I kicked you. So you're not, sorry.
Yeah, so they're claiming that Hitler did nothing wrong.
Oh, well.
Well, as we always say, our standard disclaimer here on the Independent Broadcast Network, we believe that Hitler was a bad guy that did bad stuff. Controversial, perhaps, our stance here, but we're sticking to that. We do not condone anybody to emulate the behavior of Adolf Hitler. whether they're trying to spoof as him on the Royale with Cheese server or what. Yeah. So it looks like shenanigans are afoot either way tonight here as we get into the later parts of our evening here on Friday Night Hockey. But in on the bright side, it's a pretty close game as about 2 minutes are left in the second period, and Team Canada finding they're starting to lose a little steam maybe as they aren't up by 10 or 11 goals already like they would have been at this point of any of the other games that they've played so far. And the Yellow Swag Train holding them to a 1-goal lead and now trying to move the puck into their offensive zone. But taken away, here is Lucic, and he's going to go ahead and wrist one in. This will go wide, and Matt will take it on the other side. But stolen, this is going to go all the way back to Sammy, who will make the save. Again, very easily. Again, he hasn't had to really make any standing on his head types of saves so far, but he's been there when they needed him, and that's really all you can ask for in the nets. But under a minute now, and we are seeing some pretty good puck movement from this Yellow Swag Train team. And will it be enough to get one in? Sammy knocks that one away just as they said tomato sauce is ready to play.
Yeah, I don't know how many games we're honestly going to cast at this rate. They keep adding more.
Yeah.
Or later. And especially if people are going to come in here and chat and just shit it up constantly, I'm inclined to cut it off earlier rather than later.
Yeah. Yep.
I hate to say it, but that's, I mean, as much as I love casting this game, and I really do, this is, not what Friday nights are about.
Yeah, we're supposed to be having fun with this. That was the whole point of it, is to be a fun night. And if it's not fun, then fuck them. So we will go to the third period of this one, and this is turning out to be a pretty fun game as it is 1-0. And so a dramatic change in tone, if not in the chat, then certainly in the on-ice play, as they have managed to keep this very close. So, yeah. We begin the third. And here they go. Team Canada loose. He gets past everybody and Matt. They were just playing with them. So he just kind of dekes his way past the entire team and scores the second goal of the game. So we'll see if they start opening it up here a little bit offensively. They seem to be, maybe they were just holding back.
Man, we'll see.
They were. There is another shot.
Yep. Maybe, we never actually gave the lineups here, but they're in blue. I think their name worked.
The Yellow Swag Train, yeah.
I mean, because right now, no matter what order they're in, their name kind of still works. It's right now it's Dale Train Swag 420 Yellow. But you can mix that up however you want. It still kind of makes a team name. So there you have it. I like it.
Yeah, they planned that well. And so far, they have been the surprise team of the night because they have managed to kind of hang in there with this Team Canada and the Exiles team that has just really been putting the crush on. But now they are trying to regain their form that they had in the previous games, as they do have the puck in the blue zone. But again, the Yellow Swag Train thinking a little more defensive-mindedly here, I see, as they've got 3 back there, and they are quickly closing down any sort of offensive attempts. And so now we'll see if they can switch it back They do. Long shot. Sammy waves this past him into the corner. And it will be picked back up. And I don't know. Some people are saying one person is a troll, another person is a troll, but Leafs. That is a good old-fashioned goal right there. An assist from Matt. And they will make it 3-0 as Team Canada and the Exiles, here they go again. So 2:29 left. And they will try to move this out of their zone. A confrontation there separates both players from the puck. And yeah, here comes a little bit of a brutalizing there from from the YOLO swag train. And good stuff. They will hold on to the puck. And as soon as I say that, it is taken by Team Canada. Sent back down. And they are with it again at center ice. As look like TB is there. Matt's there. And Matt will take this on the wing. Yeah, this is a neutral zone battle here. But they do have a 3-goal lead, so they can afford to let time pass by. It is certainly on their side. They don't have as many goals as before, but you know, when a 3-goal lead seems like a paltry one, that's when you know you're doing pretty well as a team in this 5v5 affair that we're having tonight. But here's a chance again, and just over the net. He got a piece of that, just enough to push it onto the crossbar and over. So 1 minute left, and now they will hang on to this and start again. Team Canada and the Exiles. The knuckler, Matt, and what a shot there. Again, that was one of those, just that Yu Darvish. You know, it kind of floats up in the air and then just sinks like a rock. And very difficult to gauge from between the pipes. And it results in a 4-0 scoreline. Again, not as big as the margins that they had from before, but certainly enough to finish this thing off. 20 seconds left. Here is the YOLO swag train. They almost got another chance there as is going for the wraparound. And if any team had a chance to score on this Team Canada team
right here, yeah,
it was the YOLO swag train. But they're going to fall just short of that. The GGs come out. And put it in stone.
When else will take these guys on, yeah. I think they've proven pretty thoroughly that tonight, if you're going to pick a team of 5, that's your team.
Yes, this night was certainly all about Team Canada and the Exiles of New Jersey that we actually won on our team, and that guy from Massachusetts, not Hess, as they prevailed against all comers and in stunning fashion. They really shocked the world tonight. A 5v5 was everything one could have asked for, but thank God. Next week, we'll go back to HQML as the Season 6 continues with a regular schedule of games, and we will be here to cover it for you on Friday Night Hockey. Now, tonight's cast and all the other casts that we do are available at YouTube. If you go to IBN Casting on YouTube, you can watch those at any time, and be sure to subscribe and like. I guess we kind of are contractually obligated to say that because of fucking YouTube. Hey guys, like the subscribe. Anyway, you know the drill. And also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at IBN Casting on Twitter, where we will give you all the latest of what's going on with the Independent Broadcast Network, and more coming up very soon. We always say that, but it's always true. And final thoughts, Killinger. Again, we always say there's going to be history made, and it was of a sort.
Oh yeah, so you never know what to suspect here. I never fucking know what's gonna happen any given week. So yeah, next week I think we're back to our regular scheduled HQML action, which would be nice. And yeah, not much else to say really.
Yeah, it's fun to have a little break and see how the 5v5 game. And I think, sometimes people say, well, why don't you guys why is it always 4v4? Real hockey is 5v5. Why don't you do 5v5? I think nights like this are a nice reminder of why that's not a league standard, because it does kind of, things get messy, sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way, but they do get a little, there's a little more clutter. And the four person, I should say, meta seems to work very well for this game. It works overseas and it works here. But this was fun tonight, and we hope you enjoyed watching it as well. And I think that's going to do it for us. Good Lord. This is Winners with the One. I've been here with Dr. Killinger, and we will see you next time on the Independent Broadcast Network. Good night.